Well, I guess I thought if we put this off long enough, we wouldn't have to have this conversation on the air, but it is now 7:50 on Fun 107. Michael Rock, Lauren, and Larry. And here is the announcement, the major announcement about the Fun Morning Show. Larry Soares.
I'm leaving the Fun Morning Show. Tomorrow will be my last day.
A lot of people were guessing maybe Lauren was pregnant. I would have rather had that announcement, Lauren Patisi.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not having a baby.
Yet. But Larry is leaving the show.
I am. Yep. Something I've been thinking about for a while, and I just think right now it's time to do that and move on and go to the next thing, whatever that may be. I don't have anything lined up as of right now, but we'll see what happens as it goes. You know, I started thinking about this right after Andrew was born, actually, which was last July. It was kind of like a little bit here and there.
That long?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't full-fledged like within the last couple of months, but, you know, as you wake up and you start thinking, you know...
You start thinking, oh, my God, it's 3:30 in the morning again? What the heck?
Yeah. But, you know, the waking up had nothing to do with it. It's just, you know, you just get to a point in your life where you say, you know what, I think I've done everything that I could possibly do here, and it's just time for me to move on. You know, I've been here for 19 years, started in 96, been doing the morning show since...
Go for an even 20.
I'd love to, but I just, you know, it's harder to explain. I can't explain it in like one sentence. I can't just say, here's the deal, you know, and just say it. It's just my time, you know? Just like, you know, Jared kind of had like a similar experience where he said, you know, and he wants to turn the page and start a new chapter in his life, and that's where I'm at,
well, like
too.
Seinfeld, I mean, you know, it's the same kind of thing. He just said, I'm all set. And
the only thing is I'm not getting arrested, just like Seinfeld did.
Or like $40 million.
That's also not happening, you know, unless I win the lottery, or, you know, there's a possibility that could still happen too. But no, you know, I'll always miss doing this show with you, Michael Rock, and you, Lauren Patisi. And you know, when I think about my time here at Fun 107, it's just interesting that, you know, I started doing the morning show in 2001 with JR and Sharon. So I also would like to thank the both of those people, because without them, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't have been able to entertain the listeners that listen every day. And I know it's going to be hard for a few people that are listening right now, and I apologize, but you know, I think I'm doing what's best for my life moving forward, as far as, you know, family's concerned, and everything that's going on behind the scenes. So, you know, that's kind of where I am right now.
Well, I remember, what was it, 19 years ago, sitting in the Fun 107 conference room. I'd been through a string of interviewing people to bring on here to the staff at Fun 107. And one of the guys that walked through the door had a bald head. You had shaved your head. Mm-hmm. It was right around the time of Natural Born Killers when that movie was out. And I remember like going, this guy is insane. This guy's crazy. He belongs here. And I remember on your application, and I think I showed you
bald
this later. I wrote on his application, bald guy.
He saved all his application. He goes, I think I still have it. Sure enough, there was bald guy. And
so I could remember who was who?
Not just in a, you know, one word thing. It was like, you know, when you scribble into the paper, like bald guy.
Yeah. And I never would have dreamed that 19 years later, we'd still be both working here at Fun 107, going through so much that we've gone through.
Yeah, been through a lot.
Think about the life events that have happened in those 19 years.
Well, I mean, when I first started here, I was single, living at home with my parents. And then as we went through life, 2003, I met Deb. A couple years later, we started going out in 2007. Then we got married in 2009, had John in 2010, Andrew in 2014. It's just, and now I'm, you know, married guy, living with a very beautiful woman who's listening right now. If she's not, still a beautiful woman. And love my kids dearly, and love being a dad. And I don't know. I just think it's my time.
As you can imagine, when Larry first broke this news to me, it was a couple weeks ago. I did everything in my power to talk him out of it, and that went on for a few days. And then Lauren Patisi actually kind of helped me come to terms with this whole thing with some words of wisdom, because when I broke the news to you, Lauren, after Larry had told me, I said, you have to help me talk him out of it. And Lauren said what?
I said, I don't want to talk Larry into doing anything he doesn't want to do, and I want him to do what he thinks is best for him, and I want him to be happy. So.
And after she said that was like a catharsis for me, where I said I'm being selfish by trying to talk Larry out of this, and I have to stop. And I did. And that was very hard for me to stop trying to talk you out of staying, because I love doing the show with you.
It's been fun. It's been fun every day. Every day that we've done this for the last, year and a half with this show, and before that with JR for those, we were together for about 5 years, or 4 or 5 years doing the show with him. I mean, I've always enjoyed my time coming here, no matter how, and I'll be the first to admit, I don't know why I did a morning show is beyond me, because I am not a morning person at all. When I wake up, I am a bear and just brrr. But when I get here, I'm reminded on like what I do. I enjoy making people laugh. I enjoy knowing that if I can make somebody laugh at least once a day, if I can, then I've done my job. I kind of hold my standards pretty low with the odd job here. I'm like, hey, I made somebody laugh. I did my job today. But when I think about it, and after all this time, it's just it's hard for me. It's kind of almost bittersweet by saying, if I could, I would, but something's telling me just now is the time. It's just time to move on, and I just want to thank everyone who's listening right now for tuning in every single morning and letting me make them laugh, because I will. If that's probably what I'm going to miss the most, as well as working with you two.
I think it's been a lot of fun for the year and a half that I've been here working with the both of you, and I love the show that we have together, and I love working with the both of you every day. But I think if you think it's the right thing to do to move on, then that's what you should do. I think everybody should always do what they feel in their heart is right for them. And if that's what you feel is right, then I wish you the best.
I can still hate him for leaving. I hate him for leaving.
I know our show's going to be different, but it's okay.
7:58.
It's going to be okay.
90-second news update. Here is Lauren Patisi.
I think you got breaking news.
Yeah, Larry's leaving the Fun Morning Show. There's your top story.
That's the top story.